What's up guys, welcome to episode 195 part 2 of StreamWorld. I haven't done a part 2 in probably ages now. The only reason why I did it was because, basically we were going to record a Manhunt video, which I was going to highly edit it and then I'll upload it next year. However, the recording was shit. I can't really show you anything, but yeah, you're gonna have to take my word for it. It was terrible. The spawn was crap. We were placed in ice. We ran out of hunger like rapidly, and like the recording, low quality, laggy as hell. The world was fine. Like the world didn't lag at all, but never mind. So I'm gonna go check my settings in a bit, like after the stream's done, to try and figure something out for how I can record with a good frame rate and a good quality. But I think I might have to drop the quality to make it better, which is a bit unfortunate, but I can take that risk. Anyways, yeah, let's just get straight to it, because why is he calling? No. Thank you. Right, so here we are where we last started. Here is the work I did last time in half an hour. So pretty much, so we're going to recreate this pattern going backwards by 5. So you'll see this pattern basically 5 times. So let's grab the blocks that we previously had in my inventory and let's go, I guess. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so as I did say, it would interfere with the grass a little bit. And as you can see, this thing is going to be massive. It's going to be huge. The best part is it's going to be extended out this way too. This is probably going to be one of the best projects I do. When previously it was the cube and the house. So I would say from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Boom, like that. Then we just bring this across, basically until we hit the other side. Right there. So I'm going to fill, the parts in here which basically are hollow. So yeah. But my plan for this episode is I'm going to make it quite long. So it's currently 12 minutes past 6 right now in the UK. So I'm going to try and make this episode at least maybe 2-3 hours long, just to kind of make up for the crap stream I did earlier. Oh, it's probably going to interfere with the with this here, but it doesn't matter. I can improvise. Oh, never mind. Just about missed it. Right, so now from here, we'll build this out by 2. Now we'll do 3, then 2, Yeah, I'd probably say that. Yeah, that's good enough. Right. Same on the other side. I've got a new subscriber. Nice. Thank you so much, J Bike Wolf. Which that name sounds really familiar, but yeah, again, I probably don't even know who you are. But thanks a lot. I mean, it's good to know we're getting close to. Okay, that's correct. It's good to know that we're actually getting closer and closer to. Sorry, I had a brain fart. It's actually really good. We're actually getting closer and closer to 150 subscribers, because genuinely, I don't know whether it's the fact you all want to see me get roasted so badly, or it's the fact you just want me to reach the milestone, just so I can just so we can celebrate it together. In which, yeah, we could do. Wait a minute. What? Why does it look like this? One moment. Basically, so with the museum, my plan is that I want it to have multiple floors, just to kind of make it seem cool, make it seem interesting, make it seem so good that when you lot download the world, this is the first spot you'd want to go to. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That? How is that? Oh my god! I swear to God, I'm getting that feeling that I've done the lengths wrong, where they're not 11 by, they're not, the quartz isn't 11 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That lined up now? You happy? Yes, it is. Finally. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's lined up perfectly. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait. That's a 12 one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That is indeed lined up. That's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. So let me just remove all this grass here, just to, you know. Perfect. Alright, so now that I've done that, let's quickly go to sleep. There we go, so fixed all that. So yeah, this is the genuine shape of the museum, so it's massive basically. And yeah, the best part is that you lot will probably be able to come here soon. So I'm probably going to take a guess and say that this place will have 3 floors. Maybe a 4th, but the 4th one will be smaller than the other 3. The other 3 will be basically the same size. But yeah, actually, real quick, right. Let me fly over to the Love Garden because I need to add what's his name, new subscriber. My cup of tea sensor's gone off. I can hear it. My cup of tea sense is basically the same noise as someone banging the spoon off of the cup. Right, here we go. So, what's his name? J Bike Wolf. Oh no, that's it. J Bike Wolf, and welcome to the Love Garden. By the way, this is the same one that Stampy built, but except I've changed the sign to make it seem cooler. And of course well, oh wait, never mind. I have. It's his actual house. I haven't finished this like underground part. It's not really to size, like it's not to scale because, well, it was all my fault. But never mind. I mean, it doesn't look that much different, right? It's just a block taller. By the way, genuinely, I really do need to start decorating the land over here. Like, there's so many builds, but like, there's just no vegetation whatsoever. So I need to start making it all look more vibrant and better. Like here, well, first of all, let me add the path, and now I'm going to use the shovel. Did anyone hear Freebird then? The noise of the shovel making contact with the grass. Because I definitely swore I heard Freebird then. It's quite funny to be fair. Right. By the way, I'm going to try and get my bike fixed soon because my mate Charlie wanted me to go on a bike ride with him. I mean, I haven't spoken to Charlie in how long? Like, probably ever since prom, to be fair. As I did say, this episode will be about 3 hours long, so yeah, don't get all irritated that I'm working on something else other than the museum. Because honestly, there's just no point. Also, I am aware of the little gap between the grass and the path. As you can see, you can kind of see it right here. Yeah, I will fix that at some point, but for now, just ignore it. After this, my full focus will be on the museum. As for what most of you have probably been expecting. Yeah, so as I mentioned in a previous stream, for next year I'm going to be looking into buying some computer parts for my computer to basically make it better. And of course, in order for me to do that, I must know what my specification is, as in all what my computer parts actually are. I might even upgrade to Windows 11 if I could. And there we go, path is finished. So now, after having a good glance at that from a bird's eye view, let's continue with the museum. So now, ow, my leg, ow, 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 ow. Let's work on the walls of this place. I'm genuinely really angry that like the stream didn't go the way I wanted it to. Not stream, the video, sorry. Like it would have been probably my best manhunt because, well, there's 3 people and, well, there's no way that they could lose. They've got full-on tools and everything. The worst part about it was the mobs. And the whole being it on easy mode, only because my hunger went down so fast. There was just no way of me grabbing food, because otherwise, if I did try to, they'd catch up to me and kill me. So I basically had no choice but to keep running. Okay, right. So you're probably wondering, like, this is a curved corner. Like, what could I possibly do with a curved corner? Well, yeah. So, as you probably might have expected, we have came into a few difficulties when looking into this. And the first one is the obvious one, that, well, of course it's not a straight line and there's more blocks. So I'll show you what my plan is. First of all, this is supposed to be on the outside. You're not really supposed to see the wood. That's the thing, but it's only like the walls over here that you probably would. So as you can see right here, well, this is just basically this, but like we can't really fit in any like glass. Like one layer thin thing. So we turn to our second option, which is always the best option: glass, as I previously mentioned. So where are the glass blocks? Okay, I'm going to put the stone away for now because we're not working on the roof just yet. I'll probably be working on the roof in like a future episode or something. Maybe next year. No. If they're going to keep calling me, I'm genuinely just going to keep declining. Move forward then. So, chest's actually killing me. Ouch. I feel feel really stiff on it. I need to like, I need to go like loosen up. Like I've been in bed for like probably the majority of today, only because I really needed to heal up from what was going on. Like moment. Shit, what have I done? I've pressed something on OBS on accident. And, oh wait, YouTube still. Oh, okay, never mind. I was meant to press participants, but I pressed community moderation instead. I wasn't scared. I was just confused as to what it would do. So yeah, this is what we're going to do for the corners. Looks alright. And then we're back to being on a straight line again. Wait, so how many blocks high is this? So 11. Okay, so oh shit! I just realised what I just did. What I was meant to do was this. By the way, I beat Super Mario 3D World. Yes. No, day before. Sunday. I've been playing that game for over 2 years, and finally, today is the year. Oh, today is the day. Well, no, the other day is the day where I actually finished the game. I've got all the snaps, max lives, completed every level as every character. I've got the golden flag on every flagpole. Yeah, I've done it all. But now, after looking at all my Switch games, I only have let's see, 3 games to finish. So we've got Super Mario 3D All Stars. I need to finish Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. Animal Crossing New Horizons, I need to get all the golden tools, get max star rating in my village, and then Super Mario Odyssey, which I'm currently working on. Speaking of that game, some of the stars are actually really hard to get. Not stars, moons. I'm thinking of the Super Mario 64 segment of the game, because I've actually nearly got all the stars. So there we go, we've got all of these stacked up nice and high. Right, I'll show you what the plan is for the second floor, and also the ceiling in a bit, because that's probably something you're probably expecting. By the way, with every update there'll be a new build added to this world. So of course, when I say I'm going to release the world, like publicly in a few years, of course you'll have an old version and I'll have a new version, in which after every year I'm going to update. So let's say, for example, the world you've got has like the tower, this thing, the moon, the massive cube, and then my version has an updated version where maybe this is all gone, replaced with something else. This is wider, bigger, and then the cube is just, well, futuristic even more. At the end of that year, basically I will update the world. So, or wherever I've got the world saved to, I'll update it so that you lot can get all of the new stuff that I've built. Because it would be unfair if like I had like all these really cool things in my world, and then you're just stuck there having to build them yourself. Just be a bit nasty in a way. And yet again, when I build stuff, I don't really explain like how I do those things. I just do it, which is probably the worst part for you lot, because like if you lot want to build anything that I'm building in my world, then well, you're gonna have to follow along, and I don't really explain how to build most of my stuff, so yeah. You know what I'm thinking to do one day? So when AI kind of just takes over everything, my plan is that I want to I'm not going to do what Quabblecop has done and just replace himself fully with AI. What I would do is I would still do YouTube at the age of like 40 maybe, but what I'd do is if I'm unable to like record like myself like now, what I would do is I would turn to AI and I'd make them do the video. It won't be as bad as Quabblecop's like content with the AI, of course. His old content was class. Like, I won't like completely replace myself and have like an AI doing the work. Like, what I would do is I would train the AI to be just like me, and then teach it all the things that it needs to know, and then basically raise it as a son, even though by then I'll probably at least have like an entire family, hopefully. So I'll raise it like my baby. I'll consume AI and basically turn it into my child. Because I like the whole concept of AI taking over YouTube, but I kind of don't at the same time, because if it goes wrong, then that's the part I hate. I hate thinking that AI is going to take YouTube down the wrong route in the future, which is what I'm kind of like stressing about. Well, not stressing majorly, but as in like it's just nasty and cruel to think of. But if it does go down a good route, as in YouTube is completely taken over by AI, robots and all that, and it goes down a good route, then good, because I mean, none of us will have anything to stress about, and everyone can use it to upload more efficiently. And that's what I want to use it for. I want to use it so I can keep a good kind of schedule where where like, so when I'm absent, the AI takes over, but then when I'm here, then I take over. So like the streams I'm doing now, I'll be doing this in how many years time? But then occasionally there'll be the AI that takes over. And I will be looking into the AI stuff in the future, because if you didn't know, I'm taking an ICT course, which does look into AI a little bit. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see what we can do with it. Put a bit of salt on my lips from when I had the chicken nuggets and chips earlier. Wait a minute, something doesn't seem right. Something. Okay, I understand now. Wait, hold on. I was gonna say something did not seem right about what I was building. I was thinking to play Friday Night Funkin' on stream soon, but yet again, I can't load the game up, because it just decided not to. But, if I can get it working, I will do one, because even though I'm late on the train by like, maybe like 2-3 years, I don't really care. Like, I streamed Super Mario Bros. Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, sorry. And that game came out in like 2009, and nobody complained about that. So, yeah. And that game was class. Everyone loves that game. Especially if you're a Mario fan. Well, part of like the 2D platformer stuff and all. Shit, pressed it again. I mean, New Super Mario Bros. Wii was actually really fun to stream. The only issue I had was where one of the levels you had to basically tilt the controller. Jesus Christ, why is it lagging? I'm not doing that much work. You okay? Computer? Are you operational? Yeah, I'll take it as a yes. There we are, everything's back to normal now. This is taking a while. I might take a break in a bit. I might put the stream on offline mode and go maybe sit down, have a few snacks, have a drink, and then resume this in about half an hour, or maybe a bit longer than that. Like less than that, sorry, like 10 minutes or so. One thing that would make me really angry right now is if the previous 20 streams were streamed on GJYTINC instead of Golden Josh YT. That would genuinely send me to like my limit. Only because I've scheduled all these streams onto my YouTube channel, and to find out that they were published on the wrong channel would really make me angry. Unfortunately, I can indeed confirm that they are all on the correct channel. I built that wrong. If I'm being completely honest with you, this is actually taking way longer than I thought it would. I thought, because we're 38 minutes in now, I thought that these walls would be finished in the first 20 minutes, at least. I didn't tell you it because I didn't really think you guys would really want to hear me say that, but genuinely I thought all this would be done, all these walls would be done in the first 20 minutes. And so we could work on the floor, work on the ceiling, make the walls longer. Yeah, you get the point. But I mean, I could technically start working on it, but yeah, again, I want to go one step at a time and get these walls finished first. Actually, I have a solution. I have a very smart solution to how I can speed this process up. So you'll probably know what I'm doing because I've used the fill command quite a lot. And I've literally just told you what I'm going to do. There we go. Almost done. Now we've just got to break all this and replace it with the other type of sandstone. By the way, I didn't schedule this to have a part 2. I only scheduled it to have a part 1 and it to be its own episode. Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, it was kind of fate that this episode would have a second part, only because, well, museums are massive, and there's no way that I'd be able to do one in one episode. Under 3 hours, 2 hours. And the final wall, which shouldn't be that hard to finish. There we are, all done. Right, so now, by the way, this actually isn't the floor. Like when you walk in, you won't see like the walls like this. What you'll actually see when you walk in is, well, you'll see this. You'll be walking on the floor like this. So now, oh wow, I heard like a crunch in my wrist then. So now we're gonna go around this like that. So maybe I could have left the things 12 blocks high. I know for a fact that I know exactly what I'm going to do for a stream on New Year. And now we've encountered our first issue because, well, just look. But of course, me being the smart guy I am, figured out a solution. And there you go. Solution sorted. Well, actually, I kind of want that back because, well, we're going to need it for later when we get around to it. By the way, do you know that song that goes 1, 2, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5, 6, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, right? Yeah, that one. Rocking Around the Clock Tonight. That song. I didn't realise after all these years that he doesn't actually keep on saying, like on the main chorus, he doesn't say, we're going to rock around the clock tonight, we're going to rock around the clock tonight. He doesn't actually say that. He actually says, we're going to rock around the clock tonight, we're going to rock until broad daylight, and then we're going to rock around the clock tonight. That's what he says. If you look up the lyrics for that song, he doesn't actually say, he doesn't keep on saying we're going to rock around the clock tonight. He actually says we're going to rock until broad daylight. Which actually shocked me when I listened to the song the other day. I was like, wait a minute. I swear he says we're going to rock until the clock, around the clock tonight. Yeah. When you get the chance, have a listen to the song, and then come back and tell me if I was right. Because I 100% am. Because I've literally got the song on my playlist. Well, the reason why is just because it's a good song. You can't really hate me for that. Like, oh, you're listening to this song even though it isn't even New Year. Well, first of all, shut up. It doesn't mention anything about New Year in the song. It just talks about dancing around the clock. But people just play it on New Year because that's what they think it's for. But anyways, yeah, let me bridge this over because, well, that looks like a decent entrance. I mean, what we could do here is so place the door like that, and then we fill all this in with trapdoors. I mean, the only reason why we're doing this is because of how similar they look. And we flick them all, and then we go to the front. Look at that. Look how similar it looks, but except the door's a little bit lighter. They need to change that. They need to remove these lighter pixels around the edges so it blends in with the trapdoors. Right. Now this is the main thing that might be a tiny issue, but not a major issue. The floor. So I reckon we should use, I'm going to look around, I say we use chiseled quartz, only because it gives off that like ancient feeling. Like, just by looking at the top texture, it kind of reminds you of like ancient Greece or something. And then of course we'll add the carpets too. Let's see if I've got the, is this correct, or yes, that is indeed correct. Someone asked me the other day, if you had a time machine, what would the first thing you do? Well, to be honest, I kind of already know the answer to that question, and I told them this answer too. I would go back in time, alright? Go back when I was in primary school, and basically just bully everyone who like, if I time travel back into the past, but I age along with, so say for example, if I go back to 2007, I maintain my knowledge, but I'm a baby because I was born in 2007. Yeah, something like that. I would. So I'm basically a younger version of me back then. What I would do is I would just mess up my chances of even like succeeding, but like not to the point where literally I do fail in the future and I don't become the smart guy I am now. But what I would do is go back in time and just bully everyone, especially the people who bullied me. And of course, me having the knowledge of my future self, if I get into any fights, I'm going to win them all because I'm clearly stronger. There we are, the floor's finished. So, as I said earlier, this is what you'll be seeing when you walk in. So yeah, I'd say we've done alright. Right, anyways, I'm gonna go... Gee, my back. Ow! I'm gonna go grab something to eat and I'll be back in probably about 10-15 minutes or so. boy. But that cup of tea sure was nice, and okay, that's weird. Okay, so I was gone for 10 minutes. Okay, that's something I did promise. Okay, well, let me read these. My grandfather was riding a bicycle and his spokes were spinning. I once jumped from 5 meters onto a friend for PLN 10 and broke his spine. I once saw a guy take a woman and start washing the floor with her hair like a mop. Are these jokes? Because I mean, they do sound like jokes. Let me think of one. Okay. Nah, I can't think of one. My brain has gone into rest mode instead of being active. I've got a stupid spot at the back of my head that needs to go. I mean, the perfect person to tell those jokes to would definitely be my cousin Ethan. He would probably crack up listening to them. The one thing I miss about school the most is definitely the people who went there. Like, I enjoyed... Okay, one moment. Don't really care about I've missed a call because I don't want to join it. Yeah, I miss the people. Like, the teachers, the students, yeah. Well, some of the students, of course. Like, that's probably why, well, that is the reason why I have my background of my computer currently basically everyone in year 11. Well, who was in year 11 earlier this year. Be a bit weird if I had the a different year 11 class. Ooh, wonder what that could mean. Yeah, but yeah, I do miss certain people. Yeah, and then there's some people who I'm hoping basically change their actions, otherwise they're going to get nowhere in life. Joe. Joe Bryan. It's just that if you're going to keep bullying people like that, then nobody's going to like you. Your friends will leave you one day, and you'll be left on your own, just like me. Well, my friends haven't really left me. They've just kind of... That's wrong. Well, I mean my old friends, yeah. They left me because, well, I just wasn't good enough for them, and I hated them anyway, so, yeah. So, fuck you, Jake. Fuck you, Harley. No, not Harley. I like Harley. Harley's the only one who I actually like. And Michael as well. Michael's okay. But the rest of them, I don't want to. I don't want to speak to you. I don't want to see you. I never want to. I never want to see you ever again. Right. So here's the second floor of the mansion. Not mansion. Sorry, the mansion's over there. That's the mansion. You can literally see it of the museum. One moment, let me just put my switch on charge. Here we are, hold on. Sorted. Wait a minute, I have an idea. I don't know if it's going to work, but it's worth trying anyways. But what I might do is I might try and see if I can turn the world into a bedrock. Well, turn this world into a bedrock world. So I can basically play this on Bedrock and on Java. But however, I will probably barely even touch the Bedrock version up until maybe I lose the Java version. But yeah. I think the bus has just gone past. Sometimes I can hear and feel the vibrations of the bus. But there we go. See, we're all back to normal. But the walls are going to be different on the second floor because it'll all make sense. I'm just looking in chat, but I'm just wondering what is PLN? Let me look it up. Okay, I think I know. It's a currency in Netherlands, apparently. Well, I hope it's a currency, because that's basically what I get when I search it up. By the way, for the diss track that I'm going to make on Jake next year, I have some very, very nasty lines that I am going to use. There's one about oh wait, I built this a little bit too high. There's one line about his ex-girlfriend, whose name is Maya. I mean, it's not a diss towards Maya. It's a diss towards Jake, but it's something that Maya basically did with her current boyfriend Tom, who she's been with for basically 2 years almost. It's something she's done with him, but she didn't do with Jake. I don't think, to my knowledge. If Jake can confirm whether he actually did it with her or not, that could be bad. Because like, I don't want to say the wrong thing, and then all of a sudden, like, Jake comes back with an absolute storm and just ruins the whole thing. But basically, the line, I haven't made the line yet, but one of the lines is, let me try and remember it off the top of my head. I'm just trying to remember what it was. I was thinking about this the other day, because, well, I had nothing to do. This was on Saturday. Oh, I remember now. So, you haven't got a girlfriend. That's quite sad. Your other girlfriend, your ex-girlfriend lost her virginity. And that's bad. So basically, Maya, who is one of my friends and also Jake's ex, she's basically dating this guy called Tom. And basically, they both lost their virginity with each other, and basically Jake's still a virgin. He can say that he lost it all he wants, but there's another line in the diss track which well, kind of destroys him in a way, because all I'm going to say is his cousin, basically, she's a good looking girl for her age. And yeah, so you kind of get where it's going. I believe it or not, the line about Jake losing his virginity, well, him claiming that he did, is yeah. I'm telling you, I'm going hard on Jake, just the same way as he did to me earlier this year. I tell you, that kid's just gonna drop down face first on the floor, just like Tyrone Woodley versus Jake Paul. That's gonna be Jake, just gonna flop face first onto the ground, lifelessly. That's how bad this is gonna be. Like, I'm gonna ruin Jake so badly, and I'm gonna do it so badly to the point where I hope he makes a diss track back. If he doesn't, then, well, I basically won. Like, he can confront me about it, but I'll just say it's all facts. Because I'll tell you, that kid's, he's done for. Right, so, yeah, as I was saying, so there's one line, so the diss track song is going to be called Backstabber, because basically that's what he did to me, and, well, all I'm going to say is that if Jake somehow survives the diss track and just, you know, doesn't feel humiliated at the end, or doesn't feel like an absolute loser or asshole or whatever word you want to describe him as, then the next diss track I'll do is going to be even worse. And I'm going to say that after the diss track I release, that will be the last time I ever mention Jake's name. Because from that point onwards, I'll look back at the diss track and I'll go, who on earth was Jake? I mean, probably the next time I see the diss track will probably be in like at least like 5 years from then. I'm just going to purposely ignore the diss track from when I make it to when I next see it. Also, another thing about Jake is, like, people call me skinny sometimes, because my arms are thin, and I understand. But like, nobody calls me fat, because like my stomach does my chest does stick out a little bit, but it doesn't like hang over. No, it does a little bit, but not like majorly. Like an actual fat person's, it doesn't do that. But like, seriously, but with Jake, he is so thin. Genuinely, he's thinner than me. Well, Harley's thin as well. Harley's really thin, but Jake, he's way thinner than Harley. But you see, the thing is, I don't think Jake goes to the gym, you know. I don't think he goes. I think what he does, he just sits at home and just smokes or vapes or something. Because that's what he did when I was friends with him. I mean, Jake, he used to stream Minecraft on his PlayStation 4, but like, yeah, he quit recently, 4 months ago with his previous stream. Like, I haven't checked his Twitch actually. I haven't checked Twitch in like at least a year. I used to stream on Twitch, but quickly got bored of it, so I just streamed on YouTube. And plus, I couldn't save the streams onto the site either. Whereas when I stream on YouTube, they're automatically there, and I don't have to go through trial and error trying to save them all. I used to stream back on Twitch back in like 2019, 2020, but then, of course, gave up because, well, I couldn't screen record my Xbox at the time. To be fair, Microsoft needs to update the streaming thing on Xbox to the point where you can literally stream on YouTube as an option rather than it just being Twitch. because that would help me out a lot. That would. So I'd set up my YouTube channel and then go live. So the song that I'm going to be using for my diss track is a song called Baseline by, I can't remember their names, but basically the song's called Baseline, and it's like a hip hop slash like heavy metal sort of song, but it's more hip hop than heavy metal. The only reason why it's more heavy, well, part heavy metal, was because they use like the what's it called, the electric guitar for the main melody, and they go ham on it. Of course, me being a fan of heavy metal myself, that's why I'm using it. But all I'm gonna say is someone needs to give Jake one of those breathing bags that you get on like the plane. You can just like blow into it. Someone needs to give him one, because seriously, he's probably gonna have a heart attack from the stuff I'm gonna say. Like, I'm gonna expose him. I'm not holding back. Like, some people could, well, from what Jake is describing the situation as to his friends and to me and to others, it's kind of similar to the Tiger and Quabblecop incident that happened 2 years ago. That's what he's describing it as. Where I made a group YouTube channel with me and Jake. We said that we were going to split. We made loads of videos, and then I kicked him out because I wanted basically all the money, which is 100% not true, because I said when we added Ethan and then Toby at some point, then Toby left, I said if we ever earn money, it'll be split evenly between everyone, and nobody will have more. But from Jake's eyes, he just wants it all. And from my view, Jake wanted to hack the YouTube channel. Basically, I logged him out of the account, and he got back in and started streaming. And, well, first of all, it was a bad idea for him, because he's giving me views. And, well, he basically tried to get the channel taken down, in a way, by saying loads of like really bad stuff and all that. But unfortunately, he failed, because I took all the content down immediately. Like, he was streaming on there. He was streaming GTA, and then I just kind of just stopped it. I kind of just deleted the stream. So he was just streaming to nobody, and then he uploaded a video basically saying loads of bad stuff towards me, and tried to expose me by saying like stuff which wasn't true at all. And then basically I changed the password which logged him out, and then there was no way of him getting back in, because I changed the password to something really, really difficult for him to guess. Like, he would have to know me very well to know it. And at the time of the whole incident, he didn't even know me at all. Well, no, he knew me a little bit, but yeah, me being the smart guy I am, I defeated him by using a logical defense. Hello. How do you say your name? Is it Waleska Diaz? Or was it Waleska? I'm not sure. Because being from the UK, I can see Wales in your name. Because Wales is like another area of the UK, which is towards the west of the United Kingdom. But of course I know your last name's Diaz, because I know quite a few people who have the last name Diaz. I mean, recently, a Diaz lost to Jake Paul. Make the warden ritual. What? how the hell do I do that? Or do I like just place a Skulk Shrieker down and then just, well, just dance around it until it just pops out the ground? Nah, I can't do that now because we're in peaceful mode, because I don't want mobs destroying all the gracious stuff I've built. It's like my little kingdom, which spans over at least like 30 maps for his crimes. What? Whose crimes? The Warden ain't done nothing. The Warden hasn't even killed me on this world, I don't think. Speaking of, I don't think there's actually a Deep Dark around here. I don't think I've ever been to the Deep Dark on this. Yes, I have. I remember doing a whole stream about it, / video. Travelled a few thousand blocks just to, you know. Do it. Yeah, the Warden's never killed me. I've always been fast enough to escape it. Wait, how many segments have I got to do on the back wall? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7? Oh man, that's a lot. But I don't care. I'll keep going. Actually, the best part is that I could literally cheat doing the entire thing. Well, not cheat in a way, but like skip spending like how many minutes on it? Like 30 minutes, 20 minutes, 10 minutes. I'm not sure. Basically, if I build all the inside stuff like this, what I'm doing now. So if I keep doing this, alright, so yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to build all the walls along here to look something like this, and then of course, because it will be needed to be filled in with smooth sandstone, I'll just set a point down here, like so, and then we set another point up here. So let me just fill all this up like that, and place that there, and then all we got to do is just fill the entire wall in. Simple as. Seriously, I cannot wait to release the diss track on Jake, because at the same time, it's actually the first time I'm ever gonna rap. Like, because of course diss tracks have a bit of rapping in it, and they're designed to basically, what's the word? Mentally destroy the person who it's targeted to. I would play part of the diss track, well, not my diss track, but like part of the song that I'm going to be using. But yet again, I don't know whether it's going to be copyrighted or not. And the only video I don't actually mind me losing money on, if I ever earned money on YouTube, is probably the diss track. I wouldn't really mind. What I am gonna say is the diss track might not even be the best. It might be really shit, for what I know. But like, it is the first time me ever making a diss track, so yeah. I've been watching a lot of diss tracks recently. I've watched KSI's Little Boy one, all three of the W2S ones, one targeted to KSI, one to Rice Gum, and then I think there was another one to KSI as well. Yeah, there was two KSI ones and there's one to Rice Gum. You trying to roast me? That's cute. You lost your virginity to the prostitutes. Yeah, something like that. And then the one that I don't really want to say, so I don't want to get like demonetized. It was bad at the time, but yeah, as in the line, not the diss track. The line was bad at the time, and it still is. It's even worse now. It's basically a racist joke, and I'm not a racist, so yeah, not gonna say it. By the way, I'm getting I'm getting Super Mario Bros. Wonder for Christmas. I'm not going to stream it, unfortunately, because I don't know how to stream on a Switch off of a Switch Lite, actually. But I am looking into ways for me to do it on a proper Switch, because I'm actually going to be taking my brother's Switch, the one he doesn't use, and turning it into mine. I mean, he hasn't touched that Switch in probably at least 2 years. Right, so yeah, there we go. This is the second floor basically finished. Why is there a wandering trader? Well, first of all, this is not acceptable. Right, so I reckon the stairs will be down here at least. Like this little section here. Well, it's that time again. Let's go round. Let's go round again. If you know that song. Right, so if you want to know some details on how I'm going to record the diss track, well, for starters, the chest. So first of all, I am going to be recording it outside. Wait, I haven't done that right, have I? I'm going to be recording it outside, like. I'm just going to choose a spot and then I'll just begin rapping in the middle of that spot. Oh, I've just thought of something. Oh, that'd be nasty if I did. What if I recorded the diss track outside of Jake's house? Yeah, he would kill me for that. But yet again, I wouldn't. Because yet again, imagine if I'm rapping outside his house, basically chatting shit about him, and he just walks out and just Like, that would be funny. Like, his entire, like, family walks out, like his brothers, his mum, him, and then I'm just there on my own with a cameraman just like, oh, hi? And then I just get chased down the street. Yeah, Jake's older brother with a so-called shotgun. Don't believe it. And plus, Jake hasn't got a dad, so that's gonna be another line I'm gonna add to the diss track. And like Jake used to love the Joker like a lot. So I'm gonna make a reference to everything Jake likes and what Jake hates. And that's how I'm gonna mentally destroy him. Jesus Christ. No. When I'm streaming, you don't call me, alright? That's a rule I'm going to go off of. When I'm streaming, you do not call me. Because I want to focus mainly on this. Like, I'm not being nasty by saying that. I'm saying it because like, say for example, you're doing something you like, and then, like, say for example, you're with your girlfriend, you're on a date or something, you're having fun, and then suddenly you're getting spammed with calls from like your friends or something. Like, yeah, like that's just, you just wouldn't like that, would you? Face is absolutely itching. Alright, it's time to work on the stairs. It's going to be fairly dark in here because, well, just look at it. You know, the one thing that really confuses me about, like, people who don't live in the UK is the fact they think that we speak posh. Like, we drink tea all the time, we have very crooked teeth. I mean, my teeth don't look even that bad. But like, I don't understand, where did this stereotype even come from? Like, there's so many people in the UK whose teeth look exactly like people's from other countries, and then they still get insulted by saying, oh yeah, your teeth look shit. Honestly, I just don't get it. Our teeth are perfectly fine, so I don't understand why we get insulted for our teeth being so bad. I mean, my teeth do look a little bit yellow, but I am working on trying to get them nice and fresh white, like this quartz block. I want them to be as white as these, or if not whiter. thought my mum said she was going out for a ride with Jay. Literally haven't even left the house ever since they've said that. There we go. There's another set of stairs going to the next floor. So you know something I've been really thinking about recently. I've been thinking of all those YouTubers I used to watch back in the day, who I don't watch anymore. Like Zeph Plays. I haven't watched him in probably like at least like 2 to 3 years, or even 4 years maybe. Who else? Nicholas V, I think his name was. Nixter V. I can't remember his name is. The guy who was behind Mr. Top 5. Yeah, I haven't watched him in ages. I remember him saying like his oldest Roblox account got hacked by his dad. His dad so-called hated him for it. Yeah, like all those style of videos. What's his name? Cdang, I think it was. He was a Roblox YouTuber, along with Poke and another guy who I can't remember. I'm not talking about the guy who joined the Dream SMP, I'm talking about the Roblox YouTuber. I remember Poke, because Poke made a video with Preston Plays. Well, speaking of Preston Plays, I watched him the other day. Genuinely, I still remember being a big fan of Preston's little brother Josh. Genuinely. Like, he was probably like one of my favourite people, along with Caleb. Caleb was my favourite. But, oh, he was my second favourite. But Josh was my main favourite. To be fair, I might go back and revisit some of those YouTubers I used to watch. Maybe I might make a video on it. In fact, I might make a video called "Watching YouTubers I Used to Watch Back in the Day." And there we go, 2 floors done of the museum. It's already starting to look pretty cool. And now the final floor, and I'm probably going to end the stream in when it reaches 1/4 past, I'd say. only because I just want to have a little bit of a break, to be fair, and then get back into episode 196 soon. You know what, I'll just end it now. We'll work on this in the future, maybe next year. I don't know when, so wait a moment. Okay, I need a chest, so where are they at? Here we go. Right, let me close that. Come up here, switch those out. Place the chest, get rid of the chest. Right, stick all these in. Quartz, then I'm just trying to remember the order that it went in. I believe it was that, then that, and that, and that. Wait, no, it was like that. All the stone stuff, and then like just like that, all finished. So yeah, I'll come back to this next year. And yeah, that is pretty much the end of the stream. Finally, I can finally have a break. But yeah. So I quickly want to say this, but I'm not going to be stopped. So when it reaches December 1st, which is when the stream 200 is, I'm not going to stop streaming on that day, and I'm not going to take the entire month off and then come back next year. What's going to happen instead is that episode 201 will be the first episode of next year, but episode 200, however, will be the final StreamWorld episode of the year. So I'm not going to be stopping streaming for the rest of the year. I'm going to be streaming other stuff like Mario and Luigi Partners in Time, Doom 2, yeah, all those games. I'm going to be streaming all them instead, but I won't be streaming Minecraft. Anyways, thanks for watching.